all of the people that run the shows, the head writers on all the TV shows, ask their actors to come and show support for them. So there's a ton of actors here from every TV show that is on TV pretty much, showing solidarity.
We're doing good, we're doing good. Come on the sidewalk. There you go. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Thank you for coming out today. Thank you for your support. WGA and SUG, united, united.
I think it's great to see this many people out, and to really, as a reminder to everybody that what's going on here. It's a very real thing. You don't see people on the sidewalk in Los Angeles this often, so even just to get people on the sidewalk, it's a big deal.
I think it's going to be funny with everything. Yeah, that was Showtime. I think I remember that.
Well, it affects everything. We can't do anything if there's not writing, and so that's why this is such a big deal. And they're basically taking the bullet right now for every side of the business that will be affected by it. I think the writers are going to be doing, the actors are going to be doing this in a few months, and so we got to, they don't have a fair deal, so.
Well, if anything, this day hopefully shows that there's solidarity and that it's very important, and they need to get back to the table because it's not going to end unless they do. I hope that's apparent. And of course, right now they've got shows that they still can go on the air, so they don't feel the absence of the writers yet, but it will happen soon.
Well, it's amazing, and not just because of my politics, or the strike or whatever, how I feel about that, but people I've talked to across the board, anywhere, family, friends, people, in parking lots, whatever. Everybody is in sympathy with the writers because they know an unfair deal. It doesn't matter if you're a plumber or a carpenter or a dentist's assistant, whatever. People understand that there's, unfairness and it's got to be corrected. And particularly the people who write the stories, for God's sake. Without the stories, we might as well go back to the cave.
No. You're right, for many reasons I should.
Shoot me an email.
I'm not surprised because it's, I think they're so sort of closed off to the reality of what's happening here in many ways. They're enormous corporations, and they're not coming to the table, and they're not willing to sort of see the issues as they are.
They've been getting ready for the internet for years. So, we don't want to be out here. But this is the little guy versus the giant, This is David and Goliath. We're itinerant workers. Some of us get compensated very well. I've been in this business 32 years. But not one body in this line has not had their ass saved by a residual or a royalty check, and that's what this is about.
Well, and my totally. And I said because
we shut down on Friday. We finished the script that was written and polished before the strike ever happened. But there were other scripts that were in the lineup that we haven't done. We just shut down, yeah.
It's hard to get the next thing, the progression has been TV, DVD, and now it's internet, and it's only fair.
We are definitely impacted. I do the voice of Lois Griffin on Family Guy, and you're not going to hear it other than on the AP right now because we are dark. We are not recording. Our shows get edited up until the day before they air. We do re-records and rewrites all the way through the 9-month animation process. So people think they've got this stockpile, but they really don't.
Patty, what are you doing?
What am I doing with my days? Oh, the worst part about it is that means I have to show up at my kids' school functions. I used to have an excuse. Now I have to show up and bake cookies and brownies and, talk to their teachers and stuff. So I'm finding out they're not doing very well, so maybe it's a good thing I'm starting to show up.
We're all lucky we're on Fox. Hi. Hey, Tony Brad, how are you? Nice to see you. Well, it's serious. It's serious. I care about these guys. I've been on enough shows to know it's all about the writing, and they're the hardest working people in the business. They really, really are. Next to the craft service lady that works on my show,
who's usually right about now, would be wrestling away a bag of Skittles for me as we speak.